Hi there. Before we begin the tour of the Student Union Building, also known as the Sub, it is important to acknowledge that the Sub, where the UVSS operates, is on the unceded and unsurrendered lands of the Saanich and the Lekwungen people, also known as the Songhees Nisquamish First Nations. In acknowledging this, we recognize the continued displacement of Indigenous peoples on what is now UVic's campus and its surrounding community. This land was known as the village of the Sungeka and was home to the Chiconian, the Lekwungen family, and it continues to have cultural significance to the Saanich and the Lekwungen peoples. We encourage all of you watching to learn more about the colonial history of Canada, the history of colonization that embeds our campus, and about what land you find yourselves on now. To start your learning, I encourage you to reach out to Native Students Union and the First Peoples House, and take Indigenous Studies 101. As we continue with this tour, let's keep our land and its significance in mind. Come on.
Hi there, my name is Serena de Havilland and I'm the Director of Outreach and University Relations with the UVSS, the University of Victoria Students Society. The UVSS is a non-profit organization run by students for students that provides key services and events. The UVSS represents students to university administration and external stakeholders on issues such as divestment, mental health, public transportation, sustainability, the list goes on and on. Even in COVID-19, the UVSS is working hard for its members, you. First, let's check out our Board of Directors. Our Board of Directors offices are right here, and all directors are elected by students to represent students. If you have any questions about the UVSS at all, feel free to stop in here and ask away. Now we're going to check out Cinecenta and Munchie Bar. Cinecenta is our on-campus movie theater, and Munchie Bar has the best coffee on campus. It also has the best avocado sandwiches, which I'm really excited to get after this. Finally, let's check out the rest of the UVSS businesses. Come on. The Health Food Bar has really great wraps, sandwiches, and smoothies. Zap Copy back there has the cheapest printing on campus. Subtext is a consignment store that you can sell your used textbooks to. And The Grill has the best grilled cheese that I know of on campus. We also have gender-neutral washrooms, and all proceeds from our sub-businesses go right back into services for students. Bean There has the cheapest coffee on campus, and Felicitas is our on-campus pub. Check out Wing Night on Thursdays. Now, let's head into Vertigo. Come on. The UVSS also funds over 200 clubs and over 40 course unions on campus. All clubs and all course unions are free for all members to join. We also have several advocacy and affiliated groups on campus, so let's go see what they're up to right now.
Hi, I'm Nate, and my pronouns are he and him. I'm the office coordinator at UVic Pride. Pride is an organization run by students to support gender, sexual, and romantic diversity at UVic. We provide queer, student advising, community support, and safer sex and harm reduction information and supplies. Though our physical space is closed, there are many ways you can still access the resources we offer and connect with us and other queer, questioning, and trans folks at UVic. We have weekly virtual meetings for queer and questioning students where you can join us to connect over casual conversation and games. If you're interested in community organizing and advocacy work, we get together to do that too. One of the new ways we are supporting students this year is through our new Discord server. It will act as an online chat room where queer and questioning students can connect with each other and our office from anywhere in real time. Feel free to grab the links from our website and social media pages to explore our virtual spaces. You can connect with us there, or you can always drop a message in my inbox at pride@uvic.ca. Thanks for your time.
Hi there, I'm Nico and I use they, them pronouns, and I'm the coordinator for the Gender Empowerment Center at the UVSS, located on the first floor of the Student Union Building. The Gender Empowerment Center, or the GEM, as we affectionately call it, is a space created for and by women, non-binary, gender non-conforming people. Our mission is to be a strong, intersectional feminist voice on campus, and our goal is to work towards social change through political action, education, and by supporting the UVic community with resources. We offer physical space for women, non-binary, and gender non-conforming students in our lounge, which is an amazing place to rest, study, use our kitchen area, or chat with other folks in the GEM community. Our resource library is an all-gender space and is open to all UVic students and community members. We have 2 computers, including a large screen for visual accessibility, a free local telephone, free printing, and a collection of intersectional feminist, anti-racist literature, and zines to borrow. We also have many free resources available to folks. These include free safer sex supplies like condoms, dental dams, gloves and lube, menstrual supplies like pads, tampons, and menstrual cups, as well as access to pregnancy tests and emergency contraceptive. GEM also offers free workshops on gender diversity and sexuality for UVic students, staff, faculty, as well as for the greater Victoria community. The GEM operates as a collective, meaning that our membership directs all of what we do as an organization. Our meetings happen every month and are open to all women, non-binary, and gender non-conforming people. You can also stay in touch with us on social media by following the UVic Gender Empowerment Center on Facebook and at UVic GEM on Instagram. Of course, the GEM has been operating a little differently during the global pandemic. The GEM space generally serves as a place for studying, catching up with friends, and making new connections. The space is currently closed due to COVID-19, but we have been finding new ways to serve the GEM community and continue providing resources. All meetings and workshops will be held online for the foreseeable future, and we are able to mail resources to students who aren't on campus this fall. Local students can also stop by the UVSS General Office to access resources such as menstrual cups, safer sex supplies, pads and tampons, and emergency contraceptive. If you are interested in getting involved, please follow us on Facebook or Instagram, or even reach out to me, Nico, via email at gemcenter@uvss.ca. We'd love to see you. Thanks, and welcome to the UVic community. We hope to see you soon. Yay!
Hi, my name is Ruth and I'm the Students of Color Collective Coordinator. SOC, as we call it, was created to support and empower Black, Indigenous, and people of color, BIPOC, at the University of Victoria and in the Greater Victoria region. We aim to create positive change in a more equitable society for BIPOC individuals to navigate in. And we do this in a number of ways. Firstly, we provide a physical space, which is currently under renovation, that encourages community and facilitates networking. Second, SOC offers social justice programming and support resources that highlight issues relevant to the collective. Third, we collaborate with other groups or organizations both at UVic and in the community to organize exciting events for our members. And lastly, we provide a library of books by BIPOC authors. To receive regular updates or to get in touch, email soc@uvss.ca or follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Our handle is @SOCCollective. Stay safe and I hope to see you soon.
The Society for Students with a Disability is an advocacy group within the University of Victoria Students Society.
Aims and objectives of the SSD are to represent the interests of students with a disability at UVic, promote the full and equal participation of students with a disability in all areas of university life, raise awareness of the barriers and challenges faced by students with a disability, advocate for the removal of those barriers and reduce them directly where possible, prevent, expose, and eliminate institutional discrimination, create anti-oppressive spaces where students with a disability can relax, socialize, and share experiences.
Within the SSD space itself, in the Student Union Building, room B111, we have resources such as bursaries and grants for medical and academic purposes, referral to other campus and community resources, computer access, and free printing. We also have a library, which is a collection of books on disability including memoirs, nonfiction, advice, self-help, fiction, graphic novels, art, and cookbooks.
We also have an accessible lounge and study space where SSD members can relax and socialize, a respite room to take a break from sensory stimulation, or a rest and a nap.
Members of the SSD include any member of the UVSS or GSS who identifies as a person with one or more disabilities. Our goal is to foster campus-wide awareness and a community solidarity between any student who identifies with having one or more disabilities.
Welcome to the Native Students Union space. You can also find us in the First People's House. Here in the Native Students Union, we look out for each other and provide the space to study in, snack in, take a break from classes in, or just vibe in.
In our space, we have 4 computers to work from, all connected to a printer. We also have a lunch space with a fridge, microwave, and kettle. We also stock some quick study snacks if you're ever in need. Our beautiful table is on loan from the Métis Nation of Greater Victoria. We also have a very comfy lounge and study space and shelf full of reading materials. Check out our boards for relevant info on jobs, programs, or events on campus. When regulations allow for gatherings, we host our meetings in the space over some abuse from Felicitas. Our meetings, which are open to all Indigenous students, are where we discuss what events and programs to run and discuss ways we try to better campus for Indigenous students. Our events are hosted either here in the sub or in the First People's House. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at UVic NSU or on uvicnsu.ca for more info.
Hi, my name is Annette Fraser, and I'm the ombudsperson for the University of Victoria. I'm pretty sure you're thinking to yourself, wondering, what in the world is an ombudsperson? Well, to simply put it, I'm an impartial third party to the university, and I'm here to ensure that the university applies its policies and practices in a fair manner that impacts you as students. What makes me impartial is that I'm not employed through the university. I'm employed through the Undergraduate Students Society. However, I want to be clear that I'm not a student advocate, but I'm an advocate for fairness. At your time here at the university, you may come across situations in which you feel that you have been dealt with unfairly, such as receiving an unfair grade, or you are having problems trying to complete your program requirements, or you may be even accused of cheating. Should you find yourself in situations like that, you can contact me, and I'm here to help you to understand the university policies and to guide you in the process to help resolve your concerns. And if needs be, if there is a serious concern about unfairness, I can also do my own investigations and make recommendations to the university. The best way to contact me is through email, and my email address is umbuddy@uvic.ca. That is ombuddy@uvic.ca. I wish you nothing but success in the upcoming school year. Take care.
Hi, my name's Kate and I am the editor-in-chief of the Martlet, UVic's independent student newspaper. We produce a bi-weekly paper from the basement of the sub in our newsroom, and we also put articles online all the time. These articles aren't just about UVic, they are articles that are relevant to students' lives. So we just put one out about a new drag place downtown, and we also publish opinion articles with students' hot takes. Like one about Spotify and why they don't pay their artists enough. We also published one about student housing. So I think that those are cool and sound like things you might like to read. You can also get involved and write for us or contribute graphics. We're especially looking for BIPOC voices as those are underrepresented in the Canadian media landscape. Hit me up at edit@martlet.ca if you want to learn more.
cfub is UVic's on-campus radio station.
We broadcast 24 hours a day, and you can listen to everything from hardcore to house, from dream pop to death metal.
You can listen at 101.9 FM in Victoria or online at cfub.ca.
Want to get involved? You can make your own radio show, make a podcast, or work behind the scenes.
And you can do it all from home. We'll teach you how. Head to cfub.ca and click on volunteer.
CFUV.
We'll help bring your radio dreams
to life.
Lastly, if you are an undergrad UVSS member registered in at least 3 units of classes this fall, and you are automatically enrolled in the UVSS College of Fire. The yearly night fee will be $3 $360, and this gives you access to all sorts of savings for medication, counseling, dental checkups, and much more. However, if you're interested in opting out, in, or down, then make sure to do this on the Student Care website between August 24th and September 22nd, 2020. Find out more at UVSS.ca.
Hi there, my name's Emily Lowen and I'm your UVSS Director of Campaigns and Community Relations. Campaigns are here to advocate for your rights as a student, for making your education and housing more affordable, to pushing for real climate action together. And we know that student action works. Over the years, UVSS campaigns have championed a number of wins for students. This year, there were over 10 social justice and awareness campaigns running to help support students in our community. So these are just a few examples. We have Divest UVic, which is a student-led campaign advocating for UVic to divest from fossil fuels while building a student movement to take on climate change. So we know that UVic brands itself as a sustainable campus dedicated to climate action and reconciliation with Indigenous peoples. But the truth is that they have millions invested in the fossil fuel industry, the driver of climate change and displacement of Indigenous peoples in Canada. We are committed to holding the university accountable to real climate action. Another campaign that's really active this year is Let's Get Consensual, which is focused on supporting survivors of sexualized violence, building a strong culture of consent, and creating peer-to-peer networks to prevent sexualized violence. Another campaign that we're running is called Make Transit Work, which is focused on advocating for transit improvements in the Greater Victoria area. Our transit system needs to be affordable, accessible, and sustainable. This year we want to get a voting seat for students on the Victoria Regional Transit Commission, which will allow us to sway policy and make real change in this region. And lastly, Rethink Mental Health, which is a campaign that helps alleviate stressors in student life through social media, workshops, and helping students to really take control of their own mental health. We also lobby professors and the administration for greater mental health support and course policy changes, as well as lobby the provincial government for more counseling support. We have our first online mental health workshop coming up this September 15th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. I really hope to see you there. I know I'm personally really excited to learn some new mental health strategies. So to get involved with any of my campaigns, just email me at campaigns@uvss.ca. Bye!
There are many different ways to get involved in the UVSS. You can come to one of our many events, participate in a committee, come to our annual general meeting at the end of October, come to one of our many board meetings every other Monday at 6 p.m., or even run for an elected position and represent students on values that you care about. You can find out all of this information on uvss.ca. Now, let's head back outside. Thanks so much for coming with us on this sub tour. We hope to see you in the sub or at one of our many events. You can check out everything you need to know about us on our website at uvss.ca. Thanks so much again. See you later.